How about them Cowboys? I am so happy. I'm so happy that my Niners whooped the Dallas Cowboys. Niners, baby! Let's go. If there's one team that I want to beat more than any other in the whole wide world, it's the Dallas Cowboys. I grew up hating the Dallas Cowboys. So whenever Dak Prescott comes to town or we go down to his house and he just runs around with his hair on fire or lack thereof hair and just chucks the ball up like a punt and throws all the interceptions that he did. He threw 3 tonight. It's a beautiful thing. So let's talk about this dub. 42-10, basically 3-quarter game because once the fourth quarter was in, we put in Sam Darnold, they put in Cooper Rush. Trey Lance was throwing passes on the sideline. I was like, are we going to get to see Trey time? No, it wasn't that time. But it was complete and utter domination. Brock Purdy, 252 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. We have to address this right now. Brock Purdy is a dude. He was throwing the ball down the field efficiently, accurately, and making good decisions. You just don't throw 4 touchdowns to no interceptions just by accident. Brock Purdy's a guy, and people need to respect him. Cough, cough, Nick Wright. McCaffrey scored a touchdown for the 14th straight game. That's one shy of the all-time record. Not just 49ers record, NFL. He didn't really have to do all that much on the ground. 51 yards and a touchdown. I'll take it. And he had 27 yards receiving as well, so he was productive. George Kittle, though, that was the guy tonight. 3 touchdowns on 3 catches. One was the same play that the Lions did earlier in the day. And I was like, ooh, that is so slick. I love that. And then we did it. And the crazy thing is that play happened twice today. The tight end scored on that play both times as it was designed to happen like that. But both tight ends went to Iowa. That's the wild thing. 2 Iowa tight ends scored on the same play in the same day. And it was a trick play. So Ayuk had 4 catches. Debo had 3 catches. Kyle Juice had 4 catches and a touchdown. Love it when he gets an opportunity to score because he does so much for the team. He lines out wide. He blocks. He runs the ball. Does he play special teams still? He does so much. So when Juice gets a score, it's a good day. Jordan Mason, who technically is our backup, as Elijah Mitchell's been a little bit banged up. He keeps getting banged up. But Jordan Mason, he might be a dude. 10 carries for 69 yards and a touchdown. In a backup capacity, I'll take that all day. Let's go. And that's pretty much the story for the 49ers offense. Let's talk about the Cowboys offense real quick, or lack thereof. Dak Prescott was 14 of 24 for 153 yards, a touchdown, and 3 picks. The touchdown was beautiful. It was a rainbow. He threw it right to where his receiver would just run under it. And Isaiah Oliver got beat, is what it is. That was the one time he got beat, and it was a touchdown. The other 3 picks were pretty ugly because that's what Dak Prescott does when he's under pressure and he has to hold onto the ball and attempt to process information rather quickly. He's not Brock Purdy. He's not better than him. He's just simply not. And he makes bad decisions when he holds the ball over 3 seconds. It's a proven point. And tonight, once again, was solidified. We held the Cowboys' run game in check. Tony Pollard only had 29 rushing yards. There was no rushing touchdown from the Cowboys. It was just that one TD through the air. They earned it. It was a good tutty. But beyond that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Their offense was shut down. Love it. And that is a reflection of our defense. Our defense was so on point tonight. Fred Warner had a sack, an interception, and a forced fumble. Dre Greenlaw had TFLs. It felt like Dre Greenlaw had a forced fumble too, but bare minimum, he had a sack, a couple TFLs, and was just flying all over the field, wreaking all the havoc, bro. Nick Bosa had a sack. Technically, it was a half a sack. Him and Eric Armstead finished Dak off, but Nick did get 3 QB hits and a number of pressures, so he was in the backfield all day long. Deshaun Gibson caught Dak's punt of a throw, and you already know he finds the ball in the air, so he's just an interception machine. And then Owen Burks, near the end of the game, just jumped the route. I don't know who Dak was throwing to. He was throwing to, I think it was CeeDee Lamb on the slant, but Owen Burks clearly watched his film, jumped the route, got the pick. It was a beautiful thing. Jake Moody made all 6 of his extra points. I mean, y'all, we have a squad. And I'm very confident with our team moving forward, no matter who we face. I will say this, though. The last couple times the Niners have played in Cleveland, they took an L. That's who we played this coming week. I'm going to that game because I live here in Northeast Ohio. And Cleveland's 45-minute drive from me. Got to go up there. Got to watch my Niners. Hopefully get that dub. But like I said, the last 2 times they came over here, they took an L. And I know it's an entirely different team. It's an entirely different coaching staff. But there's something about playing in Cleveland that worries me. I don't like it. It's going to be in the rain. I just looked at the weather report. It's going to be like between 45 and 55 degrees and rain. So I'm like, ugh, this gives me the Chicago Bears monsoon vibe from last year, week 1. It just, I don't know. It gives me cause to pause. We'll talk about it next week when I get back from that game. Oh, maybe I'll just do this one in my car. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it right there in front of the Cleveland Browns Stadium, actually. I'll do my little recap. Depending on how I feel. Depending on how the game goes, we just might do it up there on site. We honestly just might. I'm sitting in the dog pound. It's going to be a good time. But y'all, we have to go up there. Technically, the Niners have to go over there. Across country and take care of business. So we'll talk about it, and I'm looking forward to it. We're 5-0, looking like the best team in all the land. The Browns are coming off a bye week, and Nick Chubb obviously is out for the year. So I'm like looking at that like, okay, they have Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt to attempt to run the ball. I'm honestly worried about that. Deshaun Watson didn't even play last week before the bye, so I don't know if is he going to be healthy enough to play now that they had a week to rest. Probably, maybe. But am I worried about him? Not really. Is there anybody on the Browns offense that strikes fear into my soul? No. There's just not. Amari Cooper's an amazing route runner. Charvarius Ward is playing out of his mind, all pro level right now. And Lenore on the other side is probably playing Pro Bowl level over there. Like, our DBs are playing really good, and our safeties are on par with Pro Bowl level, all pro level too. I'm just saying, I'm not worried about the Browns, but I'm worried about playing in Cleveland because randomly bad things happen. That's all I am going to say. So I don't want to like toot our 49er horn too loudly, but I do want to celebrate this Cowboy victory with caution going into a place that's kind of tough to win. Just saying. Even though it is the factory of sadness. Man. Okay. Anyways, that's all the words I want to say. If you have any thoughts down below, talk to me. But have an amazing night, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.